Glowing Star Story, Ajoke's Journey of Hope. My name is Ajoke. When I was a little girl, I lived with my parents in a small village. Life was not easy for us. My mother worked very hard, but most times she had to hawk pepper from house to house before we could eat. Every morning, I would see her carry a tray of pepper on her head, walking under the hot sun, calling customers so she could sell and buy food for us. I loved my mother, but sometimes my heart was sad. One day, I told her, "Mommy, please stop hawking. My classmates laugh at me because you hawk pepper, and I feel ashamed." My mother looked at me gently and said, "Ajoke, we hawk not because we love it, but because we must survive. It is the only way we can eat and send you to school." That day, I thought deeply. I didn't want people to laugh at me anymore. I wanted to help my mother, so I decided to hawk pepper myself. So every morning before school, I would carry the tray on my head. I would walk through the streets, calling out, "Pepper! Fresh pepper! Come and buy!" It was not easy. Sometimes the sun was hot. Sometimes I felt tired. Sometimes people looked down on me. But I told myself, I must do this, because I want to go to school. I want a better life. Not long after, something sad happened. My father passed away. It was a big pain for us. Now it was only my mother, my younger siblings, and me. I became like a small adult, helping my mother as much as I could. Many days, I felt like a slave to the street, hawking just to survive. But inside my heart, I promised myself something. I will not let my life remain like this. I will work hard, study well, and find a better way. Years passed. I finished my secondary school. On the last day, I looked at my mother and said, "Mommy, I cannot continue hawking pepper anymore. I need to find another way forward." But my mother shook her head. "Ajoke, hawking is what we know. It is how we live." That night, I could not sleep. I kept thinking, is this really how my life will end? Walking the streets with pepper on my head forever? Then, I made a decision. I loved my mother, but I needed to fight for my future. After my WAEC exam, I packed my small bag, hugged my mother and siblings, and said, "I am going to Lagos. I don't know anyone there, but I must try. I must change my story." It was not easy to leave, but I knew it was the only way. I wanted to show my family and myself that life could be different. Glowing Star Lesson for Kids. Ajoke's story teaches us that life can be hard, but with courage, hard work, and determination, we can create a better future. Parents sacrifice a lot for their children, and children must also learn to make wise choices to honor those sacrifices.